Please,
Please
sir.
guide us how we can get
I have
body like you.
no normal body, sir.
Normal body. Your status seems like a bodybuilder.
Yes, sir.
Right now, sir, you are working with which company?
Sir, I am student.
Okay, student of, okay, yeah, yes, sir, to MA, right?
G post graduation, masters in
Okay,
sociology.
good, good. Good evening, Vivek ji.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening, sir. Ji.
It's
Thank you so
very
much, sir.
good to see you, Sudhanshu ji, here.
Ji.
So that was sir is bodybuilder, Vivek ji.
Yes, yes, yes. He,
You should learn something about body apps, how to make body apps, how to lose your weight, how to increase your muscles, six pack. What would be the what would be the you can say ingredients or daily eating menu to increase your body, boost or build up.
yes, yes. He's
Sir,
actually he's fond of um, making his body very good, and also
Good, but
he, yes, yes, and he has knowledge to how to increase his body, uh, and also he
within 3 months.
oh my God, rocket science. Eat this, your body will be made that.
yes, yes, that's right.
Good, good. But Vivek sir and Sudhanshu sir, right now really body is a very significant role uh, to
Yes, yes.
build your career, build your personality. Having daring, if your body is your personality also matters sometimes.
Yes, yes, it's
Yes,
very important
Because
for all.
right, very important because right now if you have you know बोलते कि 26 इंच वाला सीना then only you can आ सकते हो right.
Yes, yes. A lot
56.
of significance of that because
Right. 56 56 इंच राइट 56 इंच का
yes, yes. तभी तो
राइट
प्राइम
राइट
मिनिस्टर बनेंगे सर. He is also fond of
Really.
politics.
रियली
Mm.
He
No.
always trying to encourage all of us, uh, our friend circle in our friend circle, to do
ओके
something about uh, uh, the people of village, uh, to how to increase their lifestyle, how to increase their earnings. A lot of things he uh, want to do for his village.
oh my god really it's hidden you are Parustam sir
Actually, he is so mm, थोड़ा इनको हिचकिचाहट थी यहाँ आने में. ये हमसे पहले ज्वाइन किए हुए थे, लेकिन he
okay
don't tell me about this platform. But
okay
after I join, I said to him that come on this platform and grow your speaking skill, English speaking skill. So
right
it's very good to see him here.
right right so rather Sudhanshu sir encourage you only can encourage him.
Yes, he always encouraged me to do more things, but दिस प्लेटफॉर्म ही पता नहीं क्यों इन्होंने इस प्लेटफॉर्म के बारे में मुझे नहीं बताया, बट
it is secret. He only can speak, learn, only can have this kind of opportunity. His mentality is totally different. Please reveal, Sudhanshu sir, what is this? What is this secret?
सुधांशु जी, प्लीज टेल अस
Yeah,
द सीक्रेट ऑफ
this forum, this forum wants to know, wants to know.
सर दिक्कत आ रही है समझने में।
So the point is, we all are eagerly waiting for your secret. Why you are not,
सर
till here in this platform to Vivek sir also. So we all want to know. Understood?
इसमें कोई सीक्रेट नहीं है, बस ऐसे ही नहीं बताया इनको।
English, sir, English. Requesting you please in English.
यस सुधांशु जी,
जी जी
बिल्कुल हिचकिचाइए मत, जो भी
क्या
आप
हिचकिचा
बोल सकते हैं झूठा बोलिए, दिस इज स्टार्ट फॉर यू, सो डोंट think that if you tell us in a not better manner, so it's we can understand all things you want to say.
Yes, yes, yes. Only you can, what you can say, the do, what you can say, start matches. We all are, can catching your words. I can feel your words clearly. So please start at least. Try to speak anything, not whatever you are going to speak. Nothing is wrong, nothing is right. You can no try at least to tell something from your sweetest mouth.
सर देयर वाज नो रीजन बिहाइंड इट, जस्ट
Okay, good, good.
सर कोइंसिडेंस कि आई डोंट क्या बोलते हैं उसको। हाँ हाँ
Because Sudhanshu sir, you should also have speak first. Gradually, you are going to speak more. So the main fundamental is your fear should be reveal. You don't fear. Matlab, we all
सर
are not here with gun, right? We all are here for
यस
your.
आई वांट
Yes, sir. You wanted to know something what I am trying to tell. Sudhanshu
Yes,
sir, I
yes,
am
yes,
encouraging.
yes, yes. It's
sir, I want sometimes to prepare my topics
Yes,
and
yes, yes. You can.
uh,
Mhm.
sometimes not some days because I knew for this language. So please,
it's good to you will take, but one thing you note that down that try to speak little sentences like only having two words, one word, and when you are comfortable to speak English, then उसके बाद आप आगे बढ़िएगा और बड़े बड़े सेंटेंस बोलिएगा, लेकिन अभी आप छोटा छोटा ही बोलिए सर। am also yes, yes.
uh,
Sudhanshu sir, Sudhanshu sir, I
sir,
am
I will
also
try
new.
to. sir, sir, I will try to speak English, but I would like time for this. Some for prepare to yeah, mind and uh, Mm, mm. सर, देखा जाए तो इसके पीछे हिंदी मीडियम का हिंदी मीडियम बिहाइंड इट, सो आई वीक माई, मतलब माई।
So right now I'm audible to you. Hello.
Yes, 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 sir. You are audible.
Good, sir. Good. Thank you so much. So the my point is, uh, all can
सर,
select any
योर
topic.
वॉइस इज नॉट क्लियर।
Not clear. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
हाँ सर,
बोलिए,
आ रही
बोलिए.
है, आ रही है,
Okay.
आ रही है।
Sudhanshu, sir having network issue might be.
नहीं सर, हो गया, ठीक हो गया।
Okay. Good. Good. So my point is to all of you, topic maybe any motivational topic which we can have depth knowledge about it, and we can elaborate something towards kind of improve ourselves. So so one topic in my mind, which is uh, like the point which which give you motivation. Understood, sir? What is the main point which give you your motivation? So what is your motivational things? Hello, I am audible to you. What is your real? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, you are
यस
audible,
सर।
sir. But your I do, can't listen that what you about the
I
topic you say.
am audible to you.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
So the topic which I suggest you. So what is your real motivation?
yes,
Which
yes.
gives you which motivate you to grow your life? So what is your real motivation? So might be that is the topic which is my mind. So maybe you also can agree, or if you will feel this topic is good, then you can go ahead. Otherwise, you can choose your topic. Is it
Yes,
topic
it
relevant?
is very good topic, and also I think that is we describes the that things which inspires us to grow our life. I think that is the topic. Motivation.
Correct, motivation. So is it topic
Of
relevant
motivation.
or you feel good?
Yes, yes. So
All of you?
यस सर।
Good evening, Maithili. Yeah, so anyone can start.
आई थिंक।
Good evening, Dipak sir. How are you? That's nice to hear that. Hello, Prem. Hello, Sudhanshu. Hi, Vivek.
हेलो सर।
hello, hello. Good evening.
Welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so should I start?
I think I need you the most.
So topic is which person is motivate me, right? Like that, right? Is it top? Matlab, what's the topic? Can you repeat, Pankaj sir, please? I'm not able to understand.
I think that the topic is motivation uh, people in our life.
So, Vibhuti, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, Prem. Can you say again? Say it again.
Topic is what is your motivation? Which
Okay.
is the key point which is motivate you always to your grow in your career, grow in your path, whatever you are doing. So, what is your real motivation? My topic is
Okay. So
understood.
okay. Okay. So yeah, yeah.
Should
I
I again
totally
repeat?
understand. No, no, no. I understand totally.
Right, good, good.
Thanks for clearing. And so should I start?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Actually, my source of motivation is main source of motivation is my family, and especially because my family struggle a lot. So that is my motivation, real motivation. Otherwise, I see many, especially when I travel Delhi, then I saw one side of Delhi is a completely full of rich people, and one side is full of poor people. So it's kind me uh, ask. I mean, I just ask myself that question: why does this kind of difference is exist? So these all things motivate me sometimes. So our main reason is my mother, because she was when she was only 17, then she was married, and and she struggled a lot for my family, and especially for growing my all brothers and sister and me, because my father was not earning any money. So that was the main reason. And the main thing is, but still my mother uh, rarely take money or even any kind of help from anyone. So that kind of things motivate me a lot, and especially because of, but still we have a kind of a very poor background, but still my mother's mindset is a completely like a high level. So that is my main motivation, and it's always helped me to grow in my career or even good life. So thank you so much. This is my point.
Good, Vibhuti.
Thank you, Prem.
Good evening, Prachi.
Good evening. How are you?
So, Prachi, today topic is your real motivation. What is your actual motivation? Which is the what would be the point which will motivate? What is your real motivation which motivate always to you to increase your enhancement for any personality development or any career path? So can you let us know any real motivation for you also? I'm sure you also have, motivation, right, in your life. So this topic is going on in this today session. So understood the topic, right? Hello.
Yes, yes, hello.
Yeah. So understood topic. Topic is what is your real motivation, which motivate you always to grow your, grow you in your career.
Okay. My real motivation is uh, uh, आई मीन जो मुझे मोटिवेट करता है वो
Like
एक्चुअली वो
for example, if I feel that I wanted to have speaking like an Englishman, right? Or wanted to have kind of fear in speaking in English, or
yes
so might be for me kind of if I saw Narendra Modi talking in Hindi also, so might be any person which admire me already. I will see this person is very very powerful, very very courageous person, right? So that also would be my motivation. So I will follow their path, follow their kind of guidance, discipline, right? So so that would be the one point. Second point would be any person in your locality, might be your mother, father, sister, brother, even though any friend, family also, he and she will motivate you always. Prachi, you can do something. You should do something. So that would be the one point, one parameter which you select. So I'm sure you also feel something related to that, which give you motivation always. If you feel bad or if you feel lethargic in some point, something, you know. So what would be your real motivation? The point is that, right? Right? Hello. Should
yes
I should
hello
I increase any more example for you to speak? What is your real motivation, which you which courage, which always motivate you, which is in your mind always? Because I have to do, you should have to do, you should have to reach there.
my real motivation is my father because when I look at my father then uh, uh, तब मैं ये सोचने लगती हूँ कि हाँ मुझे कुछ करना है अपने लाइफ में एंड देन
Good, good, good. It also feel motivation, right? Always good. You can say something about more in detail or any different points you can make. Try to convey in English. Anything. Don't be hesitate.
yes okay I will try and also I watch some motivational videos like Sandeep Maheshwari and um, uh, UPSC interviews and yeah some kind of videos motivational videos is always motivate me.
Good, good. Anything else you wanted to address right now? Wanted to say something about your motivation? Anything remain?
Can you can you repeat?
No, my point is that any other point you wanted to make for the same topic, or else we can address some other person question.
And one another thing and one another thing is especially big uh, personality motivate me always to do better in my life, so that is another point I wanted to add.
So who is your real motivator?
If you ask me a specific, then especially one person, then my mother. Otherwise, I I I motivate from many big personalities like because I have huge interest in geopolitics. So I love S. Jaisankar's uh, all the rules regarding geopolitics and that kind of thing. And Ajit Doval is also motivate me always like for doing better for a country or even for a life perspective. So S. Jaisankar and Ajit Doval both are like my motivation source.
Good, good. So, Paki, who is your motivator? Any Bollywood hero or heroine, any politician or
No,
any
no.
person from your background?
My motivator is Tina Davi. I guess Tina Davi. Always.
Deepa Nami.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And
Good.
also Stuti Deshmukh.
So good, really. Thank you so much. So, next Vivek sir or Sudhanshu, Sudhanshu, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So, wanted to say
Yes,
something
sir.
about your motivation.
Yes,
Yes, tell me,
yes,
sir.
yes. Sudhanshu ji, please tell
जी
about
जी
your motivation.
The point of
sir, my
motivation,
actual
even though any,
sir, actual
so
my
what,
role model
Sudhanshu
is
sir,
for
right, right. Sudhanshu sir, sorry to interrupt you, sir. So in this motivation
yes, sir.
kind of topic, which I can address or make some note also, you should have real motivation for your ground root also. You can select any favorite hero, any favorite politician, any favorite scientist, or anyone who is your real motivation also. So this kind of point you also can make any personality which admire you always to sing, right? So this point you also can add in your
Yes, sir.
conversation. Thank you so much.
Sir, actual my role model is for me is my elder brother Dr. Rahul Pandey. That is my motivational person or jo anything jo bhi ho. The
Okay.
one who left the village and went to JNU Jawaharlal Nehru University Delhi, and now he is on the good position in UP UPPCS Uttar Pradesh UPPCS now Uttar Pradesh Lok Seva Ayog. Now now he good position so that it for me. Thank you.
Any politician or hero in your mind, which is your favorite player, which motivate you always? Any person, Sudhanshuji?
Sir, my favorite politician is Nitin Gadkari.
Okay. Any
He is
any
the
hero, sir?
trans- transport minister in Bharat Sarkar.
Okay. Any hero, sir?
Uh,
Any hero, heroine?
hero, sir, Imran Khan, late Imran Khan,
Okay.
and motivational player is Sir Sachin Tendulkar.
Good, sir. Good. So Vivek, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you for giving me chance. I think motivation is act like a stair in our life, and my brother and sisters, because I am all my brother and sisters, and all my elder brother and sister doing a good job, and they are well educated. So the motivation I take motivation from him. Mm, I meet for education. I am so pleased because I am educated, and I think mm, I inspired by my teachers also. That mm, that's why I choosing teaching line as my career. When I was child and my teachers taught me, then I observe all activities done by my teachers. Then after the school, I acted like my teachers. So that is the
Good,
first
good
that is
point,
the
sir.
first motivation for me. And after then, I also used to watch motivation videos like as Prachi said, Sandeep Maheshwari's videos, Vivek Vidraj videos, as so many motivational videos are available in YouTube. So when I was free, then I used to watch motivational videos. But as a teacher, I think that there are so many teachers in our country, but one of them is a um, I like to him so much as a teacher, Khan sir, Mr. Khan sir. I think if we
Yeah, very
want to be a
popular,
good
very
teacher,
popular right now.
yes,
Very
yes,
popular
yes,
right now.
yes, yes, sir. And his teaching, he always for learning, and he mm, my motivation, my parents always encouraged me a good environment to improve my physical and mental health. They gave me some motivation or if I have some mistakes on that work, then suggest me to remove the faults of that work. So I think motivation play a most important role in our life. If we motivation anyone, uh, whatever we want, it doesn't matter that is if it's matter that what is your area of work, uh, that's matter, I think, because if I am a teacher, so I motivated I motivated by a teacher. If I am a actor, so I motivated by a actor. So I think we all motivated in our life by someone. Uh, That's it, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vivek sir. Welcome, Deepak sir.
Thank you, Prem. How are you?
I'm okay, sir.
Namaste.
How
Namaste,
are you?
sir.
Badhiya, badhiya. How is everybody?
Fine, sir, and hope you are also fine, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. So, is there a topic for discussion today?
Yes, yes, Deepak sir.
Motivation.
So today's topic is, yeah, Sudhanshu, tell me.
What is your the topic is what is your motivational person or motivational uh, anything?
Okay, okay.
So
Very
Deepak
good.
sir, the topic is your real motivation. Who is
Understood.
motivate you to grow your career?
Yes, yes. Okay, carry on, carry on. I'm listening. Good discussion.
Thank you so much, sir. So Pankaj sir, hello. Okay, so I'm talking about my motivation. So so I'm audible to you, all right?
Yes, yes,
Hello.
you are audible, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the motivation parameter would be various things, not for only one any person or any parameter for motivation. So the main thing is that if we're talking about my motivation, so first really family or my mother father always motivate me because because my father or and mother don't have the much more education. So it might be 10th and 8th and 10th, both of us. So always he have dream like I also can become have good knowledge, good education, which will help me to grow my career as well as family support will be there. And apart from that, I already have eager to learn something from myself, eager to have something do for my society, something do for my parent also. So since childhood, I also have something in my mind. Really, I need to do something for myself, my parent also, because having a financial problem also in ancient time or earlier time, but gradually, which I realized sometime, education is the main backbone of kind of thing which only can support me, support all of us. So I do education well. Family will always support me. So whatever point, for example, if I need any fees, any amount for my education, so parent doesn't know which education he is going for that. So he randomly tell me, yeah, I will pay you. Do well, go for it, right? So this kind of support always with us from my society, from my parent also. So this is the real motivation, and gradually I motivate with my kind of family member also who have settled in their position in bank, or he will already from good education background, someone completed their uh, kind of engineering background, they're having various knowledge about banking, various knowledge about different fields. So we have a family with well educated. So likewise, I also wanted to become something. Uh, so I already completed my point of education. Apart from that, I really have something in my mind in kind of language is more important to express yourself in front of anyone, right? because right now you have knowledge, you have all things. So if you don't want to express yourself in anyone, so you know doesn't make sense, right? So in that parameter, I learned something to speak anything related to any topic, or have should have God courage. So for that, you would need to have prepare mentally and physically also. So for that, my younger brother is always motivate me because he have kind of knowledge about kind of how we can make good personality by gym or by good diet, right? But right now it's also create vital role and very significant for health should be also well. Then only you can do something good, right? So really, my younger brother is also one motivation. Apart from that, for enhancement of my kind of speaking or give discipline to myself. So, for example, if I'm talking about my actor which I really love, which already admire me. So that is the actor name is Akshay Kumar. Always motivate me. I always follow their kind of discipline which that he had. So apart from that, I am talking about kind of politician which I really feel which give me motivation always. So the person is really Narendra Modi. I don't know person will like or not. This is very kind of some people don't like just because of not kind of politician background. So I'm not talking about any politics. I'm talking about that person which I admire me, which gives me motivation. So really, the talking over that person is really good. Kind of encouragement, kind of bold personality while talking with anyone, right? So really, that is this basic parameter, basic key points which motivate me always. And really, I already thanks person like Deepak sir and Sharad sir and various person from from different part of globe, which really motivate me also in this parameter to enhance myself in which enhance my language. It's really thankful to all of you, and thank you so much for my motivation. Even though I used to use my various videos watching for kind of uh, various videos. Maheshwari, I not regularly, but I am believe in a spiritual. So I used to watch motivational spiritual videos uh, by ISKCON temple, so that will give me my real motivation for life. What would be the live a life properly with discipline, right? So this is also I have my motivation. So apart from that, Vivek Bindra also having various motivational videos, various videos about the discipline of your life, discipline of the principle basic principle to live life from Bhagavad Gita, and really I also follow something about that thing, and really genuinely I give real motivation from them. So thanks all of you. Thanks this kind of motivation for me, which I motivate you always. So thank you so much for this topic.
Very well said, Prem. You've expressed yourself beautifully. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
So now I want to say something regarding today's topic, motivation. So as per my view, my likeness is my motivation always, motivate always. I like English language. Actually, my background is as like Hindi medium school, first standard to 10th. Then after I taken admission in ICOM in accounts. And yes, account subject is okay regarding English, but in communication, English is always means mistake, galti feel that my English language is not good. That's why the reason I started this type of thing. Means I really feel that my likeness is not only my likeness. It's lakhs of Indian people problem. That's why the reason I am trying our best from last 3 years how to improve. I like English language smoothly. Yes, Deepak sir.
No, I think that's a very good effort. You you have understood that this is one of your deficiencies, and you are working on it. Now that your the effort that you're putting in to fill up that gap, to improvise upon your deficiency, honestly, that becomes a motivation for someone like me. When I see someone working with all open heart on a problem, coming to forums of this kind, trying to learn everything, and trying to improvise day by day to fill up that gap and to come up to a standard. I think that kind of slogging is really a motivation for someone like me. When I see someone working with sincerity on a problem, I tell you, that is the biggest form of motivation, and that is the best effort that somebody can put in. So, hats off to someone like you who's trying to improve his English, and who's trying to, first of all, acknowledgement of deficiency. That is the most important thing. You acknowledge that you lack in this area. That is the first step. Second is you're working on it. And third is you're watching yourself, you are improving, building upon it day by day. So, all of these three things to put together, I think that is the best that a man can do. And when a man is doing his best, I derive a lot of motivation from that. So, really good. Keep it up, I would say.
Thank you, sir.
Never give up. Keep trying
Sure,
every
sure.
day. Keep
Yes,
improving
yes,
every
sir.
day. Yes, you'll get there in the end.
Sure, sir. Devoti, you have any question? You want to say something?
No, sir, I don't have question right now, but yes, Deepak sir have said. I completely agree with Deepak sir or even Premji elaborate motivation source in good way. So I admire that point. So thanks for saying.
Thank you so much. So
Vivek,
doesn't
Vivek,
matter younger and older. You should grab motivation from anyone.
Or even sometime we see motivation in myself, right? So that is another point I wanted to add. When we just wanted to give up and then just try again, that thing motivate always, like yeah, I just put effort again and again. So that kind of things always motivate a person, and even I believe in.
So,
Okay.
talking about people who have motivated. So, when we talk about who has motivated you, is absolutely fine. That there are a lot of personalities which motivate us. Can someone talk about a particular story or a particular incident that triggered off a motivation? Is there something that happened in your life that changed your life in a motivational way? Can someone talk about that kind of an incident, that kind of a single story?
Yes, I wanted to say a story of motivation, especially when I was in class seventh or even sixth. So I remember one teacher. His my teacher's name is Sarojananda Thakur, and he always motivate me because of my family background is not really from a well, I mean, a kind of very limited money. So that's why he always say, so you have to do some big thing for your family or even for your better life. So he always used to tell me, so if you are going to demotivate from anything, just think about your family. It will always motivate you. So I always remember that incident because of I when I got distracted or even demotivate from anything, then I always remember that thing, and that thing is a kind of uh, a bank of motivation. So yeah, so that was a small story. Thank you.
Very good.
So the point is, if I was so when I was in childhood, so I remember one thing in my family. My grandfather is always, talking about he always, kind of not, you can't say kind of motivation, but always, uh, what you can say, kind of me, you are not going, मतलब he is not going to study ever. मतलब uh, मतलब तुम लोग पढ़ ही नहीं सकता कभी, kind of their mindset, background in their mind, having mindset ki if I will say this kind of word, so definitely he and she, or and whatever my bacha will definitely will take point in their mind, so they will definitely grow. So so I remember something कि always is saying कि कभी ये नहीं पढ़ेगा, कभी he will not go, अगर ये पढ़ लेगा तो मैं अपने हाथ पे गांठ जन्मा लूंगा, right? Kind of phrase will be there कि ये पढ़ लिया ना तो मैं हाथ पे, मतलब मेरे हाथ पे पैर ऐसे कुछ गांठ हो जाएगा, तो कुछ बोल रहे थे something about. So I always, took into the consideration in my mind always, why not me? Why not me will, learn to anything about my topic, anything about my study. Why I can't fail in each and everything. So when I will even fail in any subject, even though I am not fail, but I'm talking about if I get any, less mark in any subject. So I always took into the consideration in my mind that point. Why not me to have the good mark as compared to my competitor friends. So if he will achieve, then why not me? So these kind of mindset in my mind always. So anything, talking about any, kind of language. My subject was in 10th. It was Sanskrit. Is very very complicated, right? So even though I have put in, various efforts to learn about at my subject called Sanskrit, and I got something about 83 marks in Sanskrit also in that 10th I'm talking about. So because various barriers to learn Sanskrit that time, because the person from Sanskrit background, the genuine person you can't find in your locality, which always encourage you, which always guide you the right path to get good marks in your academic. So that was the various, that barriers in my 10th class. So looking, looking this kind of thing, I always motivate from myself also, self motivate to me always for any point of time. So that is the thing I motivate till now also in my office also, having various parameters to improve myself, motivate myself to looking into the different person. So nothing is impossible. I feel sometimes all is possible if your will be there. Your will as well as God will also. Sometimes God will, you can say luck also, right? So luck and your will. If you have any kind of combination of both, so definitely you can achieve anything, anything. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, I'm reminded of a song in Hindi. Of course, there are a lot of motivational songs in Hindi, but one particular sentence that keeps coming back to my mind again and again is there's a song called "Kisi Hasrat Ki Tu Aanchal," something of that kind. But there is one sentence in that song which says, "Aadmi soch to le, uska irada kya hai." That really kicks me off.
Right, sir.
And sir, I have a question. Means regarding, I suppose, sir, if any person wants to go to abroad regarding job, so as per your view, what's the process and it possible for normal people, normal education?
The main thing about Western countries is they will only uh, they'll only entertain people who have specialized skills. So if there is something in the developed world that is lacking, in which they have less manpower, there are not a lot of resources, you have to analyze that gap. So when I moved into the UK, at that point, obviously there was always this gap in terms of software development skills. UK has a lot of people, but and the number of software projects that they have is huge. Everything is driven by IT in the UK, and at that point in time, they didn't have enough of manpower, so they were always looking for specialized skills from countries like India and other places, software engineers who could be brought in. So it was relatively easy. But over the last 20-25 years, that gap has kind of filled up. There a lot of people have migrated from uh, India into countries like, and India and China's into countries like USA and UK. So now there is actually a competition. If you look at it, not only has the gap actually filled up, there is now a neck to neck competition. Salaries are being driven down. Contract rates have gone down, so that is no longer an attractive area. So maybe you could take upon yourself the job to study the economies, compare the economies, and find out where there are still gaps that can be addressed. And then once you have identified them, maybe you can upskill yourself and try to come to these countries. But my honest opinion is the 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 cream and butter days of developed countries are gone. UK and US, they used to have a charm about 20 years back. For someone like me who has stayed here in countries of this kind for 25 years, I have seen these countries going downhill. Uh, the quality of life is good. It's still good. It's still better than India, but it's on a downhill path. It is deteriorating day by day. Whereas at the same time, India has really grown. India may look bad on the streets. It may still have a lot of pollution, poverty, and uh, population. But if you look at it, if you earn about 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs in India per month, the quality of life that India has to offer in a metropolitan city is much better than what you get in developed countries. So I would really say, I mean, if you get a decent package, something like 40-50 lakhs per annum in India, I would strongly suggest people to stay back in India rather than coming to countries like UK and US, where even if you get 1 crore per annum, you still have to wash your own dishes and you have to uh, mop the floor of your house. You can't afford maids and people cleaners to come and clean your house. You can't afford cooks, whereas those things are so cheap in India. So there is a thing called purchasing power parity. It is not the salary actually that matters. It is what that salary can buy you. That is the differentiating factor. You should look at that and only then accept some. So if a company in the UK is offering you, like, say, 60, 70, 80,000 pounds per annum, which is roughly 80 lakhs per annum, it is still lesser than a company which is offering you 30 to 40 lakhs per annum in India, if you look at the actual benefits you're getting out of that money. So into the salary, always try to factor in this purchasing power parity. 1 rupee can buy you what 1 rupee can buy you in India versus what one pound can buy you in the UK, or what $1 can buy you in the USA. Look at everything. Plus, add to it, not only this, add to it the emotional loss of staying away from your parents, your near and dear ones. So that is a big loss, which cannot be compensated with money. For the last 20 years, 25 years, I've been dying to catch up with people in India, to travel in Indian trains. Will you believe it? When I go to India, the trains are so cheap, but I still prefer to travel in a normal sleeper class, or maybe even a general compartment, because I just want to interact with people. I want to go back to that loose life where everything flows so freely. I've seen so much of formality, so much of tightness in the UK and the US, that it is a pleasure to go back to India and interact with people on the roads. So you have to take everything into account. The emotional loss is a big loss, and of course I have already explained the actual quantitative physical part of it. What money can buy you in India versus what money can buy you in the UK or the US. So think about all that. If you
So, sir,
still think that your US is the place to go, then you start analyzing the gaps and see where you can upskill yourself to come to these places. Yeah, somebody said something.
yeah, Deepak sir, I have one point related to the things about package also. So India, it is not Indian company is not offering that much package, and yes, offering, but there are different specialist category kind of software development or different specified list of kind of theme which will
Mhm.
get. If person is from top management, then definitely get 25 lakhs, or maybe if person is from IT background, IT Mumbai, so definitely will get 1 CR also. The point is, person like me, Pankaj sir, and person like in this forum is not having this kind of package. So that's the reason we all are trying to, plan for abroad to enhance our package to live a
No, but
life
you are young.
in kind of.
See, you are young people. What kind of package do you get in India right now? Hello, Sharad ji.
हाँ,
Namaste, sir.
नमस्कार, नमस्कार, जय श्री कृष्ण जी,
I,
बताओ।
I know.
Namaste,
खूब
Sharad
बढ़िया, खूब
sir.
बढ़िया.
नमस्कार, नमस्कार।
I know Sharad ji quite well for the last 15, 20 years.
जी, जी, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल। हम ही सब एक ठो रिश्तेदार मिलिए यूके में और हम वी आर हियर फॉर ईच अदर जना यस एब्सोल्युटली प्रेम जी यू वर आस्किंग सम क्वेश्चन प्लीज कैरी ऑन दीपक जी।
No, what I'm saying is, see, these people are young. They're quite young. So in India at this stage, even if you're commanding a salary of, say, 7 or 8 lakhs per annum, when you come to the UK with the same kind of skill set, I don't think UK will offer you anything more than 35,000 pounds per annum. Now, that is where the purchasing power parity comes in. If you do all the calculations, if you look at the expenses in the UK, the rising costs, the cost of energy, and superimpose on that the emotional loss that you are incurring because you're moving to UK or the US. Run an elaborate calculation on these lines, and then try to understand if the 6 or 7 or 8 lakhs, whatever you are getting in India, is it better than the 25-30,000 pounds that you'll get in the UK? With 25-30,000 pounds, you'll have to pay so much of rent. It'll take away 10,000 pounds, 15,000 pounds straight away if you manage to live in a place like London. So you have to take the expenses into account. Package looks right. I mean, if you look at, if you get a 30,000 pound salary in the UK, you convert it into rupees and you say, okay, I'm getting 30 lakhs per annum. It sounds great, but you haven't reduced the expenses yet. Look at the rents, look at the cost of food, look at the cost of going to a restaurant in the UK, and look at the cost of trains. One ride from here to Leeds and back to meet my daughter sometimes costs me 110 pounds return journey, 120 pounds, which is like 12,000 rupees. In India, can you imagine paying the railways 12,000 rupees for a 500-kilometer journey? So those are the things you have to take into account. So look at the
Right.
opportunities in India, and then I'm not saying coming to the UK is always a bad idea, or going to the US is a bad idea, but you need to compare what you're getting here versus what you're getting there, and then superimpose the emotional loss on it, and then make a decision. की शरद जी ठीक कहै छियै ना?
अरे बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सब अखन देखो फॉर एग्जांपल this Mithila Ratn program happened on a different subject in Tirupati. Now 15 days ago they told me I booked a hall for them by talking to the IIT vice chancellor and means arranged the whole program for them. I myself also got Mithila Ratn. But then over here, I would say around 4 to 5 days ago, I had gone in the seven-star hotel in central London near Grosvenor House, and there was this black tie event. Can you imagine what was the cost of that hall? The cost of that hall was 180 pounds, which is only 18,000 rupees, which is equivalent to seven-star hotel standards. And then he was doing this NRI event where only 50 people were invited. But so that's why the cost of India, I would say, has increased tremendously. Now only I spent 2 months in November and December in India, going everywhere and attending so many places. You can't imagine how much you have to spend 2 months staying on your own in hotels, Uber or Ola. You take any car you take from here to there. One way it will cost you 800 to 1,000 rupees. And day and night I was going here and there, sometimes in Moria, Sheraton, Summit. You can imagine the amount of. So India is competing with European countries over there. And then again, as Deepak ji very well correctly told, it's not that we are discouraging you from coming to Europe or UK. You can always come here via the right channel. Only thing is that if you earn well in India, like my sister and all who come over here to attend marriage or like that, uh, they spend more here and then and go away. For us also, they only spend. We are surprised. And she has, for example, she 8 to 10 cars in Calcutta. They are businessmen, the latest of the cars. So if you have money, say nowadays world has very liquid, has become very liquid. You can go anywhere, start a business anywhere. So yes, what Deepak ji is telling is absolutely correct. That the world has become very expensive towards India also, Sri Lanka, India, all those places.
Plus, salaries in India have gone up really. And, an average, if you have the right skill set in India, and I'm a bit narrowed on the IT sector. Some from the institute that I have passed out from, Indian School of Mines, which is now the IIT, ISM Dhanbad. I know that a guy who passes out from that institute today, and is absorbed by some company in a campus recruitment drive, easily garners about 30 lakhs per annum, 40 lakhs per annum, which was kind of unimaginable. Even if you scale down on the basis of inflation, that kind of money was unimaginable in our times. When I got my first job, my first salary was 2,741, 75p. I still remember that figure, and that was part of a huge organization called Steel Authority of India Limited, public sector organization. It was one of the dream jobs those days, working for a public sector organization, and that was the kind of salary that we were getting. So these days, these youngsters who are passing out from universities in India, colleges in India, really command very high salaries. So if you're not getting a very good salary in India, you need to relook at what you have done, what your skill set are, what your skill sets are, and then upgrade yourself. Even if you have graduated from a normal run of the mill college, and you think you're not getting a very good salary, the problem is not with India. The problem is with your skill set. If you have the right skill set in India, a starting salary of 30 lakhs per annum is easily achievable. I know this figure. Some of my friends from the Indian School of Mines, even colleges which are not as good as that, are getting that kind of salary. So you can't compare it with UK or US now. 30 lakhs in India, and if you come to the UK or US, you get 50,000 pounds per annum. I would say 30 lakhs in India is much better than 50,000 pounds in the UK.
Another thing is that you should have the will. For example, see, one of my many of the students have come here also. For example, my brother-in-law, he has worked for say 25, 30 years in Tata Steel. He has come here. He has an MBA also from Exlara, and imagine in Tata Steel he worked. But then nothing will come to you as it is, and nothing will come to you served on the what, and nothing will come served you to you in a plate. For example, I asked him that you are not working anywhere every week, you are not doing anything. So his answer was कि मैं शौकिया MBA करने के लिए आया फिर वापस इंडिया चले जाऊंगा. So imagine he must have got so much money done from Exlara, or he is not working sideways also. 20 hours you get in a week. नहीं करना है क्योंकि हम ऑफिसर थे वहां, फिर आप मैकडोनल्ड बर्गर किंग में नहीं काम करेंगे, मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है. ठीक है भाई, तब फिर यहाँ काम भी नहीं लेना है कि यहाँ तो काम तो आपको को no one will knock at your door and give you the job. You have to look for it here or in India also. So he told that yes, मैं शौकिया MBA मेरे को बाहर से करना, तो किया, वापस जाऊंगा. तो ठीक है भाई. But he is more reliable towards India than here. Although he can work over here now 2.5 years and then continue staying here. But he wants to go back to India, work in Tata Steel or Jindal, and then live a lavish life over there. So that kind of mentality is also there. Then I'm quite okay, fine. Go back to India. So he will complete some internet. Some he did industrial engineering. He had a mechanical engineering, industrial engineering, and now he will go back to India after doing something international, some project management, something he is doing in engineering only, research. He will go back. So again, there should be a will for you that yes, I have the will that anywhere I will go, earn money, do good. Yes.
And in India, every sector is doing quite well. I've seen people in sectors like insurance, banking, agriculture, even sectors like agriculture, which were known to be have always been seen as jobs on the lower rungs of the ladder. They are doing much better now. People have started farming. People have started growing roses. People have started horticulture. There are startups that deal only with fruits. There are orchards. There are startups that deal only with tea, and all of them are doing so well. I mean, you just need to have the right attitude in India these days. I look at things from a bird's eye view. I'm watching things in India from a distance. Maybe I'm a little biased, but from the examples that I'm getting, it is very clear that India is no longer the India that it used to be. If you have the right attitude, and if you're ready to slog it out, if you're doing the right things, I think India is the place to be in right now.
No, no, absolutely. And for example, 3 days ago, I was speaking to this boy who works in Calcutta in Jindal. But again, after cutting off provident fund, everything, although he is an engineer, he is getting 14,000 rupees. I told that you apply everywhere as you do engineering service, civil services. And I motivated him. So he told that yes, but I'm leaving my brother. I'm getting 14,000 rupees per month, being an engineer. But then the thing is that you shouldn't be lazy. You need to be a bit know the world, what is going around, and then try to go about doing things. Like he is only presently 26-year-old. I told him give civil services or give engineering service, apply in other places. Being an engineer, you can get a higher salary. But yeah, if you're liking कि Calcutta में मेरा घर है, खाना मिल रहा है, यहाँ रह रहा है, go to Pune, Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore. That is also important.
So for salary enhancement, which kind of parameter which we can follow?
I think
The same thing.
yeah, you have to look at what the trends in India are. I think normal MBA is still doing quite well in India. If you are an MBA from a good college, I think that's quite good. If you are in IT, and if you are in the areas of artificial intelligence, data analysis, even machine learning, the salaries that you get in India from companies like TCS and Infosys, they're quite good actually. Hotel industry is
So
also
for
picking
Indian,
up quite well. Sorry, go on.
So for engineering background for IT sector and different AI learning, machine learning, data scientist is
Yes.
booming right now. But
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's
point
booming
is,
everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Tell
but
me.
point is we are from commerce stream and completed MBA and having banking, experience kind of thing. So, but in that scenario, we will think about sometime. Is it the course data science or is it the course data analyst, which will be different kind of line from commerce background doing kind of different field of data science or data analyst course to just because of package enhancement. So that will be the also different parameters because need to learn different things from zero to 100. So that's the also
Yeah,
main point which I
you
feel.
should not, as a general thumb rule, you should try to build on top of what you have already done. So if you are a commerce graduate, then try to think of something that helps you as a commerce expert. Maybe there are certifications in the commerce area. There are software packages related to commerce that give you an edge over other people. A lot of companies need commerce experts to look at their accounts. So
Right, right, right.
yeah.
Yes, yes. So I saw, two, three courses also for that commerce background, kind of ACCA, CFA, this kind of thing for this global exposure also and having demand in India also. So I think that we need to go for that.
Yeah, see, artificial intelligence is everywhere. So now the banking sector is capitalizing on metrics and brand connection is also there. Like if you see HDFC Agro, it is totally based on HDFC Agro. That is although a part of HDFC, but it's totally based on brand imaging and digital marketing. Yes. So when you go get into that sector, again, artificial intelligence comes into play. So you can't run away from artificial. The more you get into that, or else you get into investment banking. As soon as my friends who are in investment banking, they are earning like anything. Means lot of money is there. So just a minute, one call is coming. I will be back. Just a minute.
So no issue, Prem. All we are here for improve our communication skill first. Yes. So this
Right,
is
right,
our
right. Now the
first stage. Yes.
sure, sure, sure. So, Pankaj, so communication is something which all can achieve, not kind of impossible wala thing. So, communication is something if you are talking to anything, if person in front of you will understand properly which you wanted to convey. So, it's all about communication, right, Deepak sir?
So even if you're talking about your career, which is a very interesting topic, which is what we are discussing, at the end of the day, we are
Yeah, sir.
also adding to our communication skills. So it is, instead of choosing random topics, if we can even stick to topics of this kind, which have a direct relevance and a direct bearing on our lives, and we can talk about
Right.
all of that in English, yeah, we are doing two jobs at the same time. Then I would say.
Yes, sir. So, Pankaj sir, Amarnath sir will going to connect.
Yes, they told me I will join after his one session in morning session. I like prayers something, na? Yes.
Okay.
So I think they will join 10:30 after 5-7 minutes.
Okay, 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 okay.
And Deepak sir, I want to know as per your office time in our in a week, how many days it will be possible by you to join this session, if possible, sir?
See, when you are having this session at 9, so you generally start at 9 p.m. India time, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
So 9 p.m. India time is like 3:30 for me in the UK in the afternoon.
Yes, it's as
So
like office
I'm,
time.
it is office time. I work up to 5:30 at least.
Yes,
But
yes,
having said that, generally I work from home. So not generally, I have been working from home for the last 3 years. I have gone to the office not more than 10 or 15 times in the last 3 years. So if there are gaps between meetings, I can join.
yes,
But
yes.
if
Please,
there are if there
please,
are,
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
I'll try
we
my
live
best.
every day. So as per your free time, doesn't matter 10 minutes,
Sure,
twenty
sure, sure.
minutes, 30 minutes, as per free times. Always try
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
join.
It is. Yeah, yeah. Even for me, it is a good deviation from the work that I do. So if, for me, my mind relaxes a bit when I talk to you. I get to
Yes,
know a lot of people. Yeah, so it is not always necessary to be in meetings or to do office work. I can take a break. It is a very good break for me to come out of office work, talk to you guys, and go back to it. So I don't mind. The only thing is, I should not have continuous meetings in the afternoon. If something is more important in the office, obviously that takes precedence.
okay. So Vivek ji, now we see that you are totally silent mode. So if you have any question or any suggestion, please share with us.
I have, sir, one question that please I am new to English speaking, sir. So I used to write down my thinking before talking. Is it good manner to learn English or not, sir? Deepak, sir.
In the initial stages, yes, this is a very good defense mechanism. If you can structure your thoughts before you have opened your mouth, it creates a very good impression. So it leads to a very good presentation. And see, it is not just about presenting what you know to other people, it is also about presenting it to yourself. So if you write it down, if you have structured your thoughts, and then you speak out, obviously the end result is much better. And that leaves an impression not only on other people, it also leaves an impression on you. And next time it makes you much more confident. Whereas, if you compare it with a scenario where you have not given it any thought, you have not written it down, your ideas are not structured, and you just open your mouth, it leads to a disaster. It might lead to a disaster if you don't know what you're talking about. So that will leave a very bad impression on you yourself, and next time you will be far less confident. So in the initial stages, where you feel if you feel you are shaky, there is absolutely no harm in structuring your thoughts and giving the whole thing a bit of a preparation, whether it is writing it down or rehearsing in your mind, or at least noting down the bullet points in your mind before you speak. I think it's a very good idea.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. One thing I also want to ask, mm, are the motivational videos play a role in your life? If your answer is yes, if I watch these type of videos, uh, at the same time I feel so energetic to do all the they said. After one
I can't hear
video,
you, Vivek.
get all
Your
those
vo-
things.
Vivek, your voice is breaking up. I can't hear you at all. I could not hear what you said. Did other people hear what Vivek said?
Namaste, Namaste, Amarnath sir. Vivek ji, can you rejoin? Due to network issue, I think your sound is not audible. Please, Vivek ji, and then
Oh, but
Amarnath
Hello,
sir.
Jans is
namaste
prepared
everybody.
also.
Yeah.
Namaste, sir.
Good
Namaste,
evening,
namaste.
Amarnath, sir. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello, hello,
sir.
namaskar.
Hello, Manaji.
Namaste,
Amarnath,
Amarnath
I've
sir.
met you for the first time. Could you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Sure. Yes, I'm in the U.S., New Jersey, and very close to Princeton. And I'm retired. Did my 30 plus years in semiconductor industry making computer chips for IBM and Intel. And that's it pretty much. Now I'm just wandering in different things.
Very good. Nice meeting you, sir.
What about yourself a little bit also?
So I live in the UK. I've been living here for the last 20, 22 years now. I moved to the UK in 2003. So yeah, that's about 21 years now, 20 years. Initially I worked as a permanent employee of various organizations as an IT engineer. But
Mhm.
about 11 years back, I started freelancing on my own. So I'm now an IT contractor and I work as a software architect. Currently, I'm working as a contractor on one of the projects of the UK government. It is to do with immigration and visas. So I'm the principal architect for that program.
Very nice. I think someone was going to join. Vivek was going to rejoin. What happened?
So Maithili Vibhuti ji was raising his hand for a long time. He wanted to ask a question. Vibhuti ji.
Yes, Vibhuti, please say something. You raised a hand.
Hello.
Yes, Vibhuti.
Namaste, sir. And actually, I just it's mistakenly I just raised hand. I don't have any question right now. I just wanted to listen. Thank you.
Vivek ji, you have a question, then please.
First of all, sir, good evening, Amarnath.
Good evening.
Sir, one thing I want to say to you, my dear brother, so work.
Your voice is not coming clear again.
If you're in the village, you will have to go to the terrace. That is the best place to have connection.
Yes, Vivek ji. It's, I
Yeah,
think,
sorry,
due
we
to
can't
network
hear
issue.
you.
Am I audible, sir?
So, yes, please say.
Yes, sir. I am.
Please continue, Vivek ji. You are, I think it's a some. So,
Sudhanshu ji, what do you think about the present scenario over there where you are? What do you think about the employment situation? What is your interest area of work in which you would like to excel, Sudhanshu ji?
Sir, I am a student. I am not do any job.
You must be having some ambition that I want to become this.
Audible, sir.
yes,
Yes, Vivek ji, audible.
Sir, I want to say to Amarnath, sir, that my elder brother is also working in a semiconductor laboratory in Chandigarh, sir, in India.
Oh, that's very nice to hear that. Yes, I have heard about that lab. It's one of the very old lab. That's the only lab in India, unfortunately, in semiconductor, because our
Yes.
central government missed the boat. There was a time in 17 and 80s to jump into industry. It's about now probably $1,000 billion industry in itself. And Indian Congress government, they never consider it any that it is important. So we missed the boat in electronics manufacturing, semiconductor,
Yes,
and
yes.
yeah. So that was established long time back, and that is really a very tiny semiconductor facilities just for more of a kind of R&D type, a little bit of work. World has gone beyond that level of semiconductor development, which used to happen there. But at least that's the only lab we have in India until TSM.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I heard that TSMC is trying to come over there, so that's good.
So now I request to Amarnath sir, Dipak sir, and Sharad sir. Sir, if possible, then try to talk with only three people regarding I like USA and I like London, means UK language. All we will listen. We feel that yes.
Well,
If
that
possible.
defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose. The purpose is that you guys should be speaking along with us.
Yes.
It should be interactive. If it is one sided, we speaking, then you can watch video and you can listen rather than listening us. You can listen to some movie stars of London or Hollywood. You know
No,
that would
no.
be. So the idea is to develop confidence in all of you who are young
Yes, yes.
professionals, because now you want to go out in the world and play just like we have played in the world, and you should have confidence that hey, you are equally good like anybody else. So that is the confidence we want to give. So I think idea is that you guys speak and we will interact and push you a little bit here and there, ask you questions. I think that should be the mode of our.
Okay.
If we just simply
Okay.
lecture, what you are going to learn, not much.
Yes,
See,
yes.
what I
Okay.
would
Thank you.
suggest is like people living in India. See, I am in the UK, Sharad ji is in the UK, and Amarnath ji is in the US. As people, as youngsters living in India and as youngsters of the new generation, try to convince us to return to India. I think that will be a very good. I think that will be a very good topic of discussion. You be the brand ambassador of India and try to convince us,
Yeah,
market India,
there
and
you go.
let's see whether you can.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so someone should take charge. Go ahead. Convince me. I am retired. I'm ready to go back.
So let's start with Premji. Premji, why should we come back to India, please?
That's a very good topic.
And first of all, now one new person, Sri Krishna ji, I see. So Sri Krishna ji, please say something about yourself and where are you living in India? Krishna ji, you are listening? Sri Krishna ji.
Maybe he has difficulty in speaking English, and so he wants to.
We are lucky Sri Krishna himself has come from heaven to give us blessings. Maybe that is God himself. So
Yeah, if
So
you
It's
have.
really fortune.
Sri
Yeah,
Krishna ji, please unmute. You are showing your
He's
mute.
my classmate, sir. So tell him.
Okay, okay. So Krishna ji, this is a spoken English session. So first of all, need to speak something. So please say something about yourself.
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yes, yes, audible. Please say something.
yeah,
बोलो कृष्णा कोनो दिक्कत नहीं है टूटा फूटा जो ना होता है सब बोलो कोनो ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं है सब पब्लिक बने
yeah.
बोल जो
Yeah,
ना
yeah.
होता
Hindi English mix will be okay.
है जो आ रहा है बोलो अरे विवेक सर जी समझाओ जाइएगा कुछ
I think due to
कोई बात नहीं, वो
First of all,
बोलेंगे।
please.
Okay.
विभूति
All
जी।
right. Let's welcome him anyway. Maybe next time he will
Yes,
have
sir.
confidence. Whenever he's ready, he will speak up.
Hello.
हाँ, विभूति जी, आपका क्या है अभी फिलहाल दिमाग में? होगा कुछ सपना, होगा कुछ अंदर से मने ताबीर होगा सपना का कि मुझे I want to become this and I want to go do this is my vision in life. So how do you explain the vision of your life? You can tell in whatever English, no problem. But what is your vision of life, Vibhuti ji?
Okay, sir. So actually, I am not really good speaker. So I just and not good English too. So just try to forgive me for mistakes. And I have a big vision in my mind, especially in field of yogic science. So that is my vision. And right now I'm doing engineering from a state government university in Haryana, and my major in civil engineering. So right now I'm pursuing engineering. I'm in second year. So and apart from engineering, I am doing some kind of yogic course too. Sorry, not really yogic. I mean yoga related course too. So that's my vision, and one of the main vision of my life is world traveling. And because of that, I just wanted to make some uh, passive money source. So I'm just focusing on programming, especially programming language, so I can earn money from work from home and even from freelancing. So that is my vision. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, very good, fantastic. Means
Yeah, you
see,
speak
you are
very
a
good
master of all
English.
trades.
Why you were saying that you don't speak? You speak very well. So when I was of your age, I couldn't speak that well. I can tell you that.
Oh,
So
then I should think I'm doing better.
you are doing much better. I can tell you
Oh,
that when
thank
I
you much.
was a engineering student, I could not speak. The class teacher used to speak in English, and we used to simply take a note. And if any question, we would just ask very simple question, like technical word, so that the teacher understand. So you are
It's
doing very good.
interesting. It's interesting. See,
Thank you
he
so
has
much,
done
sir.
civil engineering. At the same time,
Yes,
yesterday
sir.
I was talking to this Dr. Meeta Sharma in Indonesia, and she specializes in yogic science, and she is being an Indian in Indonesia. Then there is this Rajesh Mishra in Germany who has, I told you, his line of he earns money in by doing yogic science in Germany. So being a civil engineer, yogic science, at the same time you told that programming and all that. So you are a combination of so many areas. That's good to know.
And
Thank you
you are
so much,
already in
sir.
the second year, so you have a big future ahead. You continue pursue your path, and you have all kind of resources here. For example, Dipak is from software. I can tell you a little bit about engineering. Sharad is international in all areas, so he can get you like all the connections you need. Uh, and so keep honing your right now. All I can say is that it's since you are only in the second year, it's good to explore different things, but finally you will have to come to a kind of niche area what you want to do. Civil engineering you want to do, you want to do software development, you want to do biomedical engineering type of thing, that will yogic science, or maybe you do another one like yogic science. There are areas where future in the future you apply, and there are a lot of scopes. If you want to pursue studies, you can do master, PhD, postdoc, and that would be option. If you want to simply work, that is also possible. And uh, and so uh, just keep honing that which is the areas really you want to like continue focusing on. But you'll get there. Once you have a dream, which you have, so that's the first step. And then now you have to, uh, it has already happened. Everything we create first in our mind, and then second time we create on the, you know, in the real, on the surface. So just create your vision in your mind, which looks like you have already a drawing of it pretty much ready, but now make it real.
So Vibhuti, you understand what Amarnath sir told you?
Yes, sir. I totally understand, and I need mercy from you all of. I mean, Ashirwad from Manav sir and you, all of you guys, because this thing play a huge role, I think.
Yeah, and then like uh, like we were saying that you have resources in different countries. Suppose like you were talking about traveling too. Say wherever you want to go, you can start looking into that country, and I mean the sky is the limit now. Uh, you can go to west, you can go to far east like Taiwan or Japan or Singapore like that, and you can come to US, Canada. So you can go to European countries and 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 keep trying and see what you can if you want to do the uh, short term travel while I mean there are a lot of nowadays I see bloggers, they just make the YouTube videos to go to different countries. Maybe you can become a blogger and travel like that, start practicing that one if
Sir,
while you are young.
I have one short story regarding travel experience. In previous year, in 2022, I have done traveling in Rajasthan and Delhi, and even in UP too, with use of hitchhiking. It's kind of lift please board, and then I used to ask for lift, and then I just do travel with only 1,500 money, and I travel for 14 days in three different cities.
There you go. So uh, keep practicing it.
No, very good. Means
Yes.
wherever in the world 195 countries is there, in
Yeah.
whichever part of the world you want any connection, you can tell me. I will connect you
Yeah.
wherever in the end, including Antarctica, Taiwan, whatever. Taiwan and Sanam Singh is there. Everywhere Indians are there.
Yeah.
Slovenia, Anil Baswaraj, he's a nuclear physicist. So again, if you see, since Deepak ji is there, for example, if you do civil engineering in mining, then geomechanics is there, hydraulics and mechanical engineering is there. Then mainly civil engineers in mining, they do planning and designing. So you can get immediate information from Deepak ji since he's from ISM.
Yeah.
And at the same time, yogic engineering is always there. You can inculcate your expertise in the yogic science also by
Yeah.
making slides, virtual images, and then going about. So yes,
Yeah.
thank you,
Right
Vibhuti.
now, yogic science is very hard because West has a lot of health problems, and they think that yogic science can fix it, right? So you can research in any areas of yogic science, including meditation. A lot of doctors are doing research these days in neuroscience, meditation, all other things, yogic activities, how it impacts. So it is now uh, very well developed field. So good luck.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
See, I took so
Uh,
much time, 50 years of my life to get Mithla Vibhuti. You are Vibhuti in itself. Yes, sorry, Deepak ji.
no,
Yes.
Deepak ji.
He's a
uh-huh.
young Vibhuti. He's a young Vibhuti. So yeah, talking about that, I think Sharadji and Dipakji, I think there was one question from another person yesterday, Aparajitaji. She's from here in Princeton, and she was saying that we need to a little bit more organize and kind of make it a little bit more attractive to different group. So I was thinking about it, and I'm just putting some of my thoughts here for the panel to think about. It makes
Hmm.
sense. I was thinking that maybe we should have a like we have 7 days, so 7 morning and 7 evening shows. So basically, that 14 episodes we do in a week. And what we can do, we can dedicate some of the shows to ladies, grihinis and all those women professionals. Maybe couple of nights shows they can do it. Maybe one we can dedicate to students like Vibhuti, and one evening so college students only. I mean, others are also, but it should be focused on the college students so that we can give them guidance. Another time we can do high school kind of students. So these are the few areas we can also put it on our calendar, that which nights is convenient for ladies and they can do whatever discussion they like. And if they need more time, we can do more than one evening, something like that. So
Yeah, yeah.
I just because her comment was that, hey, if simply conversation you are doing fine, but there is a way to make it a little bit more kind of broader than what we have right now.
Yeah, yeah, I fully agree with you. See, I mean, we until last week we had this free flowing discussion every week. I mean, I would join and I wouldn't find the group going towards any direction. So I suggested to Pankaj that every time we meet, we should meet with an agenda. There should be a topic that
Yes,
people should talk about. So topic is one good thing. I mean, what I would suggest is when we start the discussion, let's be focused on the topic. Let's start with people discussing about the topic, pros, cons, their views, whatever. And then let's not keep it watertight. It starts with the topic, so we have a structure there. Then let it flow freely. Let people come in with their views, expressions, and even if we take a detour from the topic, for example, today we took a detour from motivation into actual career planning. It was good. So let's have a topic per session. Let us focus for some time on the topic so that some justice is done to the topic itself, and then it's okay to take a detour. Let thoughts wander. Let people express their opinion on everything. So that is one point, giving it a structure. And the second thing, you're right, Amarnath sir, we should have target groups. So for example, one on in one session we can be ladies focused, in one session we can be teenagers focused, in one session we can be focused on people who are uh, in engineering colleges about to start a career, and in other sessions we can talk about people who are already working and all that. So we can have a target. I mean, it's down to the meeting host Pankaj ji to give every session a good structure, outline it, and explain to people that today for the first 30 minutes we are going to have this target group, this topic, and then it is a free for all kind of a session where people are free to take a detour and talk about whatever they want to.
very good. Like that. Pankaj, what do you have to say about this? You agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a very good, sir. We will try.
Yeah. See, uh, we are all giving you guys input. Only two or three of you are there right now. That's why you need to increase your numbers of organizers. I envision like every evening, every evening on the morning, we should have a like uh, one of you guys as an organizer. We will try to recruit more NRIs so that at least we have one NRI present in every meeting, morning and evening. Two, and then we have the special topic of the day and a special group of the day, or whatever session it is, morning and evening. And like Deepak sir is saying, maybe we should have it like maybe one or, I mean, since it is more than an hour normally, you can keep two topics a day, or maybe only one, depending on how it is. If we have too much interest in one topic, then like that. So I think you should plan. I have given you some ideas about like I created different tabs for you and kind of
Yes,
gave you the schedule, rough schedule, how it should be. Do you think you can share that with us, the on the screen?
Yes, yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Yeah. Why don't you share and talk about what you and I had discussed earlier, and show that one, and then let's take the input.
Sir, you are hearing this?
Yes, I see, but can you make it a little full screen bigger? For maybe I should make it my screen first. Okay. Yeah, I can see it, but it's kind of small. I don't know. Maybe you have to
You can,
make it
sir.
ourselves bigger.
You can.
Yeah, yeah. I see it now. It's good. Okay, so I mean, for everybody, it is just kind of tentative, just in development. I was just giving him, based on the uprise input, I gave him some ideas to Pankaj that how to develop it for every day. So basically, what I see is that we have 7 days as usual in the week, and then we have two sessions. One is the morning, one is the evening sessions. We have that meeting information, and then I see that Pankaj's organization. Ideally, we should have more than like 2 3 organizers, and then we can pick like one or two topic of the day, just like Deepak sir just said, and then there should be also at least one NRI, so that we uh, kind of help them on the English side, communication side, how they should be talking about subject, how it is being talked in the Western world, where we all are living, and then uh, content expert doesn't really mean much at this point. It is like mainly the one person also from the group who is kind of making sure that discussion is happening. This person is kind of steering the discussion in the right direction, just like Deepak said, that let's stay on the focus, something like that. And so only thing is that I didn't figure out yet that which day should be what, and I leave that for Pankaj to kind of find that when we can even further make it more meaningful, for that if it is a student night, college student night, or high school student night, or ladies night, how which day will be good for them, and how what should be the structure. So it is just a starting point. If any of you have any input, we all can give to Pankaj right now. That would be good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We will send on group also, sir. It will be listened by Deepak sir and Sharad sir also, and they will also suggest us how can we improve
Yes,
Yes,
this
yes.
that
To
would be
start
moving
with,
way.
it is international politics. Also, you can put my name, and there are so many areas. So
Yes,
to
sir.
start with,
Geopolitics is a one good topic.
yeah. I
yes,
It,
just randomly pick the topic, but in the second tab we can have a big list. As the ideas are coming, we can keep adding it. So it can be hundreds and hundreds, depending on how much
yes, yes, yes.
time we can.
And
Yeah.
every day,
So,
some or the other we can expertise, we can introduce, and slowly, slowly it will rise. Yes.
yeah. And this is what Deepak was saying about Pankaj, that you can publish in advance this one in the meeting notes every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like even if this agenda, you can keep editing it on it is on the Google Sheet. Anybody can edit as you all will everybody will have access to this one. So it is interactive. Everybody can edit it, and then this will be kind of visible to everybody, and it is part of meeting um, meeting notice sent so that anybody can see what is the topic of the today and what is the group night. Is it a student night or teenager night or ladies night or gents night, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it will take some time, but let us continue in that direction. I think that's what Deepak and Apraista gave you input that we should
Yeah, yeah.
move forward and make it a little bit more focused than what it is now.
Yeah. At the same time, keep a balance. We should also encourage free interactive discussions, general discussions, taking a deviation away from the main topic. So as the meeting progresses, maybe 30-35 minutes down the line, I would expect people to start deviating out into general topics. It would be good for interaction. Let's not pack ourselves in watertight compartments and dedicate ourselves only to the topic. That would be counterproductive. Towards the end, in the last few minutes, 15 minutes, it is okay to go loose. It is okay to start taking a detour from the topic, I would say.
Yes, yes, that will make it more interesting, and
Yes.
synergy will be there. Shri Krishna ji was trying to tell something in between. Shri Krishna ji, आप कुछ बोल रहे थे, हम लोग को सुनाई नहीं दिया. हाथ उठाए थे बीच में. बहुत अच्छा लगा था, बीच में आपका आवाज आया था. श्री कृष्णा जी कुछ बोल रहे थे.
Oh,
Sir, he is
Now,
already
now, sir.
mute.
Yes, sir.
drop हो
Now,
गए.
yes, yes.
नहीं,
अच्छा,
मैं उनको थोड़ा सोचा कि मोटिवेट करूं बोलने के लिए, इसलिए चला
right.
कि
Yeah.
Yes.
कोई बात नहीं, वो भगवान ही थे, लेकिन
Yeah.
भगवान आए थे.
I I think
Supreme personality of God, Sri Krishna.
गॉड कृष्णा हैड हिमसेल्फ का.
yes.
I think they will join tomorrow once again.
Yeah.
So
Just
Sudhanshu ji, Sudhanshu ji, Krishna ji, your friend in your college.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Call his friend.
yeah.
He's very
So
shy.
Please tell him try to join every day. It will be good
Yes,
for him. Yes,
yes, sir.
practice needed.
and यहाँ पर तो क्या है, सब हम लोग एक दूसरे को इनकरेज कर रहे हैं कि बोलिए बोलिए, इसलिए कोई चिंता करने की बात नहीं है कि गलत या
Yes,
सही.
this is I like treatment. Treatment.
Yeah. थेरेपी चल रहा है यहाँ पर. Speech
But
therapy.
ये जो original idea था, whoever thought of this idea of pulling people from across the globe into meetings to improve English must be having a brilliant mind. This is a very good idea. I haven't come across a better idea that leads to improvement of English.
Yeah, I think we should give credit to Pankaj for that. He is really
Yes,
dedicated. And
very innovative idea.
yeah,
But
Yes.
actually, this is my lackness of improvement of English. So that's why the reason I feel that this is not only my problem. This is a lack of students' problem, sir.
yeah.
So
So I envision a day when ये गांव की जो ladies महिला लोग हैं, they will be talking in English. Let's have a plan like this. That
sure, sir.
सखी बहन भाभीज, grandmothers, granddaughters, who's
I requested to my mom to join this session.
yes. That's why I was telling you that we have to have like 2-3 ladies sessions so that क्योंकि ladies को लाने से बहुत फायदे हैं, क्योंकि उनके साथ साथ बच्चे आ जाएंगे.
Yes,
That,
sir.
वो और जल्दी
And
सीखेंगे, पता चला हम ही लोग को
पूरी
सिखाए.
फैमिली आ जाएगी सर.
मुझे आपको रानी
But
मर जाए.
it's risky.
नहीं नहीं, कोई रिस्क नहीं है, फर्स्ट क्लास है. इसलिए उनको लो, उसमें एक जो है, एक को लाओ तो उसके साथ साथ 4 साथ में आएंगे. So that is
yes, sir.
all.
And this is the big advantage, sir. If one ladies will learn English, that means one family will learn, sir, by
Yes.
Yeah,
default.
yeah.
This is the
और
power of family.
और उनको हम लोग बोलेंगे कि भाई आजकल के जमाने में जो है आप अपने बच्चे बच्चे सभी चाहते हैं कि उनके बच्चे अच्छे करें, तो आप अच्छे करने का जो है यू हैव टू बी मल्टीलैंग्वेज। अब ये नहीं चलेगा
then when you
हम
ask them then
Yeah.
when you ask them ki if they are making बैगन आलू अदौड़ी, they will not have बैगन आलू अदौड़ी,
Yeah.
they will tell eggplant, aubergine, potato, बेगम बहार करी। तो बैगन आलू अदौड़ी नहीं होगा।
Yeah. And
कड़ी बड़ी
बथुआ
means
साग तीमन, इसको कैसे
Yeah.
बोलेंगे सर?
right. Well,
the
we'll
green
if we don't have a word, we will ask young guys to be on dictionary and try to find Hindi English dictionary.
the green herbal extravaganza.
Yes. So
So I have to drop off today. I'm running short
Yeah.
of time. I need to go somewhere. So
Yeah, yeah.
it was
Okay, so I mean, you know, we should also not keep too long, otherwise people will. So, I mean, a little bit overtime is good, but not too much.
yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yes. So, agar if we have already covered everything, ball is yours, Pankaji. Then maybe we can close the meeting today. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because if we have a meeting of 1 hour and we go every day 2 hours, then that meeting time should be extended to 2 hours.
Yes, only
No, thank
Saturday,
you very
Sunday.
much, ji.
Only
Ah.
Saturday, Sunday, we are trying to talk with
2 hours.
I like Amarnath sir and
So I mean, you know, well, you definitely Saturday, Sunday, one day we should give to ladies because you know, let them let's steer that conversation everywhere, and that would be nice that they take charge of one evening meeting on Sunday or Saturday because we can make it like free fall for the weekend at least. A
Yes.
little bit stressful. Anybody can talk freely, especially to begin with if they all are.
I will
Yeah.
Keep
I will
chat on.
request
Thank you
to
very much.
yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Sharad sir. Thank you so much, Deepak sir. Amarnath
Yes,
sir.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, all of you, sir.
Thank you.